Well, a big hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I am kayaking part of the Chelmer and Blackwater navigation just outside of Chelmsford. Chelmsford town centre is just behind me and I'll be heading downstream as though heading towards the Blackwater estuary, but I won't get as far as that today because I'm actually doing this whilst Yhana's at school. This is a solo kayak trip along this stretch of river and I'm just going to see how far I go and hopefully I'll be completing some more of it tomorrow. So looks like I'm drifting off a little bit here, but I'm going to be heading in that direction now. So we've got Chelmsford just behind us over there, everybody. You can see that weir in the distance, and of course I'll be heading over in that direction there. So enjoy the episode, everybody, and here we go. And it's a lovely day for it too. The sun is shining, so let's get paddling. Now this stretch of river, the Chelmer and Blackwater navigation, it's around 14.5 miles long, and there's no way I'll be able to do that and get back in time for school run. So Yhana comes out of school at 3:15 and I need to see how much of this journey I can complete before heading back to collect her from school. But we will be taking a look at least 2 or 3 of the locks, I hope. And if you can see that, everybody, just how weedy that is underneath there. Okay, before I head in that direction, I'm going to take you just up this little cut here, just to show you that first lock along this estuary. Now, this is Springfield Lock, and we're going to take a quick look at that now before we head out into the Chelmer Blackwater navigation a bit further along that road, along the river I should say, sorry, not the road. So there we go, everybody. It's the first of our locks. Now that's Springfield Lock. Need to be a little bit careful around here because people could throw a lot of rubbish in this section. Okay, so we're leaving Springfield Lock behind us. Now that bridge you can see just over my shoulder, that was built in 1790. The same time as most of those, the same time as all of the lock gates along this route. Now that gave, these canal systems gave easy access to the transportation of goods and coal, timber, out down through the North Sea into the Blackwater estuary, and then into these canal systems and directly into town. Now this is actually the first time I've attempted to kayak this actual route. I've actually walked it twice. I've walked from here to Chelmsford, from Chelmsford to Heybridge Basin, which is that final sea lock just before you enter the Blackwater estuary, and I've actually walked it the last 2 years running. So the first year I did it with Yhana, and we broke the walk in half and we camped overnight. We did a bit of wild camping. Yhana and I actually made a video on that. And the second time I did the walk, I did it with Peter, and we did that walk in just one day. Right, we're coming up to the first of our bridges now, everybody. So there we go, you've got the Chelmer and Blackwater navigation written up there in those bold letters on that bridge. I'm thinking that some of his journey I might do as a solo kayak and with Yhana on one of them, because I'm not too sure. I think it's going to take quite a while, to be honest with you, to kayak this entire journey. You're probably looking at 12 hours or something, I imagine. Well, we've got dragonflies out, everybody, but I haven't seen any mallards or anything yet. I haven't even seen any swans. But we are coming, but there is some beautiful lilies on this river. Try and slow down a bit and I can show everybody those lilies. And we've got some stunning little poppies just over there. Actually, I'm going to take a look over there without getting too close. Not sure how shallow it is there. Yeah, we've got some poppies over there, everybody. Oh, this is the life, isn't it? Okay, everybody, for the rest of the video, until I reach the next lock, I'm gonna let you just enjoy this journey as we row down this lovely river, and I'll let you enjoy the ambience. And if I see anything interesting, I'll let you guys know. Okay, everyone, we've actually got some swans, so I'm gonna need to be a bit careful here. Because it will tell me off. And their daddy's coming. I can see him. I'm going to head over on this far side. There we go, Daddy's coming, so I'm actually... Right. No, I just don't want to disturb them too much. Shoot! Okay, I don't think he's still following me. I think he's just watching what I'm doing. He's gone. I think so anyway. Yeah, that's it. Whoa, that was a close one. Now you see Yhana got chased by swans. That did make me a little bit nervous, I must admit, because they are quite mean old things when they're protecting their young. And he's still hovering around behind me. The thing is, I think they tend to wait until you have your back turned to them. He's flying off now. Well, if anything, it's actually a really lovely stretch for swans, to be honest with you, compared to, because there are a couple of with their young over in Chelmsford town centre, and it must be quite noisy for them out there. Big old crow watching me there. Right, we've got a section over here which has been blocked off. And there is a couple of artificial weirs over there, and that's like also an artificial cut. Oh wow! There's a yellow duck. Oh. Stunning. Oh, look at this, everybody. I don't know if you can see that. There's one little duck there, but that's yellow. I don't want to frighten them off, but I need to get out of these reeds here because I'm just a bit clogged up here with her little ducklings. I don't know if you can see that in the distance, but there is one which is a beautiful yellow colour. Okay, so I'm coming up to my second lock of the day now. And it's actually really hard to navigate through this section here because this is all this moss. tough section just here, everybody, because we have all of this moss. And it keeps catching onto the paddle. And there's our second lock. And I actually need to disembark just here, so I'm going to try and get out just there and then carry the kayak just past that lock area. Just need to navigate these weeds. There we go. Right, so this is our first stop. Now I'm actually going to call this video to a close just here. We've passed Springfield Lock and we've reached our second one, which is Barnes Mill Lock, and then in the next video I will continue the journey along the Blackwater, on the Chelmer and Blackwater navigation down towards that sea lock. So rather than trying to squeeze everything into one video, I'm going to split it down into probably around 12 shorter videos, I think. So but yeah, I'm going to take a quick break here, and I'll see you next time. So big thank you for joining me, everybody, and I hope you really enjoyed this first section of kayaking along the Chelmer and Blackwater navigation, and I hope you join me for the second episode. Okay everybody, a big thank you for joining me, and I will see you all soon. Bye for now. Bye everybody.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground.